We've gotten to many fights where it seemed like it was going to turn physical, like we were actually going to, you know, rumble it out, you know what I'm saying? As soon as she got here, it was, oh my God, we should make TikToks, and then you should post me on your TikTok. We should make TikToks, TikToks. Put my ad. And I'm like, okay. There's a lot of other things said, but I'm gonna summarize it. She basically said in my face while recording a YouTube video, you're annoying. I hate when you call my phone. Every time you call me, I'm like, oh my God, what does she want? Like, what do you want? And I'm like, I'm sitting there recording like, that's how you feel? What are you here for? If that's really how you feel, what are you here for? You know what I mean? Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Moraine Monet. As you can see right down below and right next to my name, there's a subscribe button. You should press it and click the bell to see my face every time I upload. And as you can see by the title right here, right there, we being a little messy today. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I just want to say I'm not putting this video out for any animosity to arise, for any drama to start, or for any beef, I guess. It's nothing like that. Entertainment purposes only. If anybody that is in this video has any type of problem, if they watch the video, I don't know why they would watch the video, but if they did, if you have a problem, just know I'm not even on none of that type tip. I'm just making entertainment for my viewers. But anyway, we gonna be talking about my friend that I found out was using me for clout. Clout chaser. And that's all. Clout chaser. And like, I don't even want to say clout chaser like I got a bunch of clout, because I don't. But she was a little gold digger. She was a little gold digger. And I had to realize, people had to tell me over time that that's not for you. That's not your friend. And you're gonna realize it at some point. And oh, trust me, I did. Now, this fallout wasn't just over her seeming like she wanted clout and just wanted to use me for what I had, especially on TikTok. If you don't follow me on TikTok, why are you still waiting? Go follow me. Let's hit 200K. Like, let's do it. Like, but not only just for TikTok, YouTube, stuff like that, it was also some weird stuff that I just don't think friends should do. Before I start the story, make sure you like the video. Like the video. If you're watching and you didn't like the video yet, what is your problem? And during the video, here's what we snacking on. Very much Lunchable with the Reese's and the Pacific Cooler Capri Sun. That's what we about to be snacking on. So let me open this up and get it started. This story really doesn't even have a beginning because I've known the girl for a long time. But I'm gonna say I met her when I first started high school. And we were pretty close, but we also used to argue a lot. But like, it was like how, you know how friends go back, they bicker back and forth, stuff like that, you know? There's a Lunchable. This girl, we've gotten to many fights where it seemed like it was going to turn physical, like we were actually going to, you know, rumble it out, you know what I'm saying? We got into many arguments like that. It's the fact that we're still friends now. Well, we were still friends, like, to me being in 12th grade for me. Like, we really probably just outgrew each other and really weren't compatible to be friends. You know what I mean? Ever since 9th grade, I've been trying to make a platform for myself on social media. So I've been doing so, and recently I grew on TikTok, making a sandwich. All right, so I'll put my cracker first, then the little turkey, then the little block of cheese. I know it don't be enough crackers to make like a sandwich like this. Like, you usually don't put the top one on, but I want the top one. So.
Is it busing, Janelle?
We're gonna call her Jessica. Me and Jessica weren't really, we were cool, but we weren't talking a lot. We kind of fell off. We weren't talking as much. And then I kind of got bigger on TikTok, and eventually we started talking more and more again, right? So this was around when I had like 60K on TikTok. I was growing, but I was still growing. You know what I mean? I had like 60K. Fast forward to when I hit 100K on TikTok. She came over to film, actually film a YouTube video with me, because she was actually going to be on my channel. She came over to film a YouTube video with me, right? There's a lot going on that day. I was in her Instagram because I was DMing we're going to say, a treats guy. I don't really know how to say this so I don't get demonetized, but basically, it was a page where they sell treats that make you feel things. They make you feel ways. I was in her page DMing a page like that, right? So when she got to my house, me and her were both supposed to be purchasing something from these guys. So one reason she was coming over to film a video, another reason she was coming over was to be here to grab them when they get to the house, because I didn't want my dad to see me going and getting that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want my dad to see me going to get that. So she was gonna come over and do that. She got here, and as soon as she got here, it was, oh my God, we should make TikToks, and then you should post me on your TikTok. We should make TikToks. TikToks. Put my ad. And I'm like, okay. Like, at first I wasn't really thinking nothing of it, because it's like, all right, whatever, TikToks. I was just like, whatever. I let it go by, her saying all that about TikTok. We get to recording a YouTube video, right? Now we're doing the video, and we were doing a mukbang. And we was basically asking deep questions, or like messy questions. I just thought it was gonna be funny. I didn't think it was gonna be anything bad that came out of it, right? So I got to asking her a question. I said, out of our friend group, who do you dislike the most? That child then went and said you. She said, Mariah, I dislike you the most. There's a lot of other things said, but I'm gonna summarize it. She basically said in my face while recording a YouTube video, you're annoying. I hate when you call my phone. Every time you call me, I'm like, oh my God, what does she want? Like, what do you want? And I'm like, I'm sitting there recording like, that's how you feel? What are you here for? If that's really how you feel, what are you here for? You know what I mean? I'm just in my head saying that, but you know how you're in the moment with stuff, so it don't really register until afterwards. So I'm just like, I'm laughing off like, okay. It was just a lot of shady undertones like that being thrown. Stop beeping while I'm recording. I'm not playing with none of y'all. I will come out there and take your car like this is Grand Theft Auto. Anyway. Throughout the whole video, she was saying a lot of, oh, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram. This is my Instagram. Mariah gonna put it right here. She gonna put it right here, put it right here, put it right here. And I'm like, girl, first of all, nobody's gonna follow you. They're not. Second of all, who said your Instagram is getting put on my video? Who said that?
Who said that? Who said that? Who said that?
So I'm just watching her like, watch when I edit this. Your Instagram is not getting put up there. It's not, love. The video's over. Yada yada yada. Keep in mind, she already agreed to helping me out when it came to getting the treats from the guys, so my dad wouldn't catch me. She was supposed to stay here until they got here, so she can go outside, run and grab them, and then bada bing, bada bing, bada boom. So she paid the guys with Cash App, and I gave her cash back. Like, I gave her the cash for what I ordered, and she paid for what she ordered, but it was all through Cash App. At the time, I really wanted what I ordered from them. Like, I really wanted it, and she already agreed to help me get it, right? Or to help me grab it from the guys. So it's getting later. It's getting like 6 o'clock, and she's on the phone with her boyfriend. So she's on the phone with her boyfriend, and he's like, oh, you still coming over, you still coming over. I'm like, you going over his house? She's like, yeah, I'm supposed to be going. 10 minutes later, she looks at her phone and she's like, I don't got enough money on Cash App to get to his house. And I'm sitting there like, oh shit, like, let me try to help her, like, find a way to get up there. I'm like, I got a couple dollars if you want to get on the bus, if you want to use that and stuff like that. So she's like, yeah, I could take that, right? So for some reason, she doesn't take that. And she's like, the guys just DM'd me and said they don't have what we ordered, but they got something else. So I'm like, all right, get something else. As soon, like, before I even got to say get whatever else they have, she was like, no, I already told them to send me my money back. I'm like, hold on, I paid you for what I wanted. Technically, that's my money and your money. because I paid you for what you ordered. Okay? So she's like, nah, I already sent it back. I'm going to see my boyfriend. I'm going to see my boyfriend. I'm going to see my boyfriend. I'm like, that's cool and all, but I ordered something and I really wanted it, and you were supposed to stay here and help me get it. So that's kind of weird, but it's like, I understand. Like, go see your boyfriend. And I'm like, dang, she canceled them orders. So I'm like, all right, let me just order from somebody else. In her page, we was already using her page for the edibles. I mean, yeah, for the edibles. So I was like, all right, let me just text somebody else to see if they got something that they can just come to my house and I can give them cash. So I text somebody else and they tell me, I asked them, what's the total for what I was getting? They told me $20. Keep in mind, they had a delivery fee, which was $10. So if they told me the total was $20, I was like, okay, what I'm getting must be 10, and then the delivery fee is 10, so in total is 20, right? Because I knew they had a delivery fee. So I'm like, okay, 10 and 10 equal 20, cool. So Jessica leaves, and the guys finally come, and first of all, they took forever to pull up. They took forever to basically just show up in general. They finally get here, I give them, usually my money, if I'm just holding money and it's not in my purse, it's like folded, like in that forward thing. I had it folded up 20. I handed it to him. He handed me what I had. And I walked in my crib. Simple as that. I get into my crib. 5 minutes later, they're blowing up Jessica's Instagram. They blowing up Jessica's Instagram. Now, I'm a little conceited. So I was like, are they trying to talk to me? Like, is that what they want? They want to talk to me? So Jessica texts me. She's talking about you're drawing, you're drawing, you're drawing. I'm like, what am I drawing about? Let me get my Capri Sun. She's like, you owe them $10. You didn't get them the $10. I'm like, I gave them 20. They told me 20. They was like, they was in the chat talking about some, yeah, and then it's a $10 delivery fee. I was like, well, y'all should have said $30 total and not $20 total. They was like, the delivery fee is in our bio. I'm like, okay.
Like, okay.
You still told me $20 total, so this is your fault. And it's also your fault for pulling off without counting your money. This is your fault. You know what I mean? So Jessica's texting me like, nah, that's you're weird. You knew that it was the fee. You knew it was the fee from the jump. I was like, yes, I knew, but they told me $20 total. I was like, go back up in the messages. You'll literally see it. This joint, boom. I was telling her to go back in the messages, and she really wasn't listening to nothing I was saying. So she's just like, so here, this is her side of the story. She's like, nah, cause you knew it was $10. That's weird. You really drooling. They got both of our addresses. I'm like, hold on. You really think somebody's about to come up to your house for $10? $10. Do you know what they do for a living? No, do you? You think they're gonna come back to your house for $10 when they got 30 other sales somewhere else? That's probably like $60 and $70 and $100. I was like, bro, just block them at this point. They already pulled off. I didn't have the cash. So I'm just like, bro. No, I had the cash, but I wasn't about to go back outside if they didn't. Like, I wasn't about to do the whole process again. I was like, they should have counted their money and they should have told me $30. They didn't say $30. They told me $20. So I was trying to explain that to her, and she was not on my side at all. Not at all. She was just like, nah, that's weird. And then she was like, you know what? I'm about to just cash up them $10. I was like, okay. You're telling me this for what? She's like, you're giving me my money back. I was like, I'm giving you your money back? First of all, hold on. I did not tell you to text. I did not tell you to cash up them. I want you to tell me where I said, can you cash up them that money that I supposedly owe them? I didn't say that to you. You in your brain had the process to think, I'm cash upping them $10 instead of just blocking them. No, you cash up them $10. So I'm like, that's on you. That's your problem. You did it. So she's like, no, you're gonna pay me my money back. I was like, whatever, right? And then a couple hours later, I was fed up, and I was like, you know what? That's so weird. First of all, friends should not argue over money. That's one thing. Friends should not argue over money. If you're my mans, it should be, I do this for you, you do this for me. I do that for you, you do this for me. You know what I mean? Not that this was even a favor for me because I didn't tell her to do it. You know what I mean? I was thinking of all the stuff I ever did for her, right? So this same girl, Jessica, I do her hair for free. Literally, I do her hair for free. She'll get like Oh no, I dropped my Reese cup. It felt like this, y'all. I promise it did. So I'm still finna eat it. If you think I'm dirty, I don't know what to tell you. I'm still finna eat it. I be doing this, girl, individuals. If you don't know what individuals are, you should. But if you don't, these are individuals. I do these 8-hour hairstyles on her for free. They're usually $100 to $200. That's how much them braids be costing. And I do them for free because that's my man's. It was just because that was my man's. I did it because I'm thorough. You know what I mean? So it's the fact that you're pressing me over $10 when I be doing your hair for free. Like, what type friend? Like, what type of friend are you? First you want to clout chase. Then you want to tell me you don't like me. But then you want me to do your hair for free. And not pay me. And think that I owe you now. Bro, no, you owe me. If we being honest. So, a couple hours later, I sent her a paragraph. And I'm like, yo, it's crazy to me how you pressing me over $10. And I literally be doing your hair for free. And that same day she came over, I paid for her lunch too. The lunch that we ate during my mukbang, I paid for her lunch. I do her hair for free. So I was like, I do your hair for free. Individuals, styles that cost so much money, I do that for free. I get you a lunch. And not to count any other thing I did for her, and you pressing me over $10. That's wild. Friends don't act like that. So we must not be friends, because that's crazy to me. You know what I mean? So she's like, don't act like I don't do nothing for you. I didn't say that. I didn't say it at all. That's the whole point. We do stuff for each other. We're friends. If you friend with somebody, it should never be, oh, you owe me $2.50. Oh, you owe me $8.39. It should never be that. If you're friends, it should be like, I'll pay for this. You'll pay for that. You pay for this. I'll pay for that. But I guess she don't understand that. I'm sorry if you don't. But that's how it should be. So I was saying like, it just shouldn't be like it. Like, that's weird. Like, so she was like, don't make this seem like it's one-sided because I do stuff for you. And you knew they had a delivery fee. I was like, girl, yes, I did. And I told you multiple times. And you can scroll up in their messages. It's going to say $20 total. So I was just like, you know what? Whatever. I'm done. I don't need this friendship. I obviously don't need this friendship. Because one, you want to clout. Two, you're not thorough. You're just not a thorough individual. You can't be. If you can't do stuff for your mans, you're not thorough. Like, if that situation wouldn't happen, I would have never been like, oh, I did this and that for your hair and you never paid me. I would never say that if this didn't happen. If we being honest, y'all, if I hold her $10, right? If we count the times I did the child hair, right? It's probably owe me about, I don't know, $500. So let's subtract the 10 I owe you out of that. So then it's what? $4.90. But then you gotta add back the Popeyes I paid for that we did for the mukbang. So then it brings it back up to $500. So what I'm saying is, if we really want to go there, you're the one that owes me money. But I mean, I'm not that type of person. So you know what? Keep your hair did, keep the money, keep all that, and stay over there with your clout chasing ass. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So, and I wasn't even feeling like this, how I'm talking a couple days ago, but it's just, I was thinking, this was like a couple days ago, I was like, you know what? That was petty. That argument was petty. Everything was petty. So I wanted to talk it out with her. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna talk it out with her. We don't even gotta be friends afterwards, but I just don't want that animosity over some money type shit when we used to be the closest friends. You know what I mean? So I was like, I texted her and I said, hey, can we talk? Do y'all know she never responded? So I was like, you know what? It's probably for the better. And now I know bitches ain't shit. That is fine. I'm gonna dice roll it out. You know what I'm saying? Can somebody teach me how to do that dance? Like, but yeah, basically she never responded, so I blocked her. I unfollowed her on social medias, and that's just gonna be that. It's gonna be no more, no less. Simple as that. Because that's just how I move. Simple. If you like the video, that's chocolate on my fingers, y'all. But if you like the video, like, comment, subscribe, share the video, share it with your friends, share it with your uncle, share it with a fake ass bitch, share it with anybody that you want to share it with. But until my next video or my next story time, because I really do like doing these. They just take a long time to think of and get all the story together in your head. But if you want another story time, comment that below, bro. Comment below. Y'all never be commenting on my videos. And follow me on Instagram right here. And I'm out.